Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
O'Shea goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, some may say she's one of the most important artists of our time, of our generation. What she did with music is transcend genres. When she first came out and she took that ODB sample and sang on it, I said, man, this is the female version of Wu-Tang Clan. When she did You Don't Know My Name, and was that Mos Def in the video?
Oh, yes.
I said, damn, man, she gets it. She's not just using the culture, she's a part of the culture. But she's going to take it further because she's an amazing songwriter, an amazing musician, an amazing producer, an amazing person, an amazing daughter, an amazing wife, an amazing mother. Just an amazing smell about her, too. When she walked in the room, the whole, you just saw daisies blossom. 105 awards later.
Wow.
I don't know, 40, 50 million records, albums sold later. 15 Grammys later. She's still here fighting the good cause for the good people of the world. A #1 global citizen. Give it up for Alicia Keys. Lady. Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, man.
Man, Sway.
I'm about to
That
retire.
might have been the world's best intro
Really?
that I ever, maybe, potentially ever.
Ever? Maybe.
Potentially.
I love the operative words, man. Maybe, potentially. You're not going to fully commit to it, but, I'll take that.
I feel very strongly. This is definitely a top 3.
Top 3?
100%.
Okay, I'm in the top 3. I'm in the top 3.
Sway.
Come on.
Yo, Sway.
Alicia Keys, man. We've sat and done this and talked so many times.
We have.
One of my favorite interviews I've ever done in my top 3.
Oh, thank you.
Ding. Well, actually, I've done some doozies. Not joking. But we sat down, I don't know if you remember this, at NYU.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And we did a town hall discussion, and
that was good.
That was great.
Yeah.
And I walked away, I learned something from that. A few people I learned things from. Lauryn Hill once told me when I was interviewing Lauryn for MTV, and I was like, oh, man, let me get my notes together. And Lauryn said, brother, put your notes down. Come from the heart.
Yeah,
just talk to me. I said, yeah, what am I doing, Lauryn? I've known you for years.
Right.
What am I doing? And then the other one from you, I learned a lot. I've always believed in energy. Energy has been a big source of my fuel. I don't care what a person got going on in their life. When they walk in here, we want you to feel good energy because that could determine the outcome of any situation. Your energy has always, I hold you in high regard. You're Alicia Keys.
Thank you.
You're just this girl who made it out of Hell's Kitchen,
It's
maybe,
true. It's true.
But you're Alicia Keys. Your energy, considering all that you've accomplished, has always been some of the most down-to-earth energy that you can experience at this level.
Thank you.
So I always enjoy these conversations.
Me too, man.
It's always cool. And then when Heather told me I was gonna hog the interview when you came in here.
Heather, she went out. She should be back later.
I'm just here listening to. Come on, Sway, finish your talk.
I was reading
spill.
about the We Are Here campaign. The We Are Here campaign. And I was reading about it and how it got started. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And I want our citizens to chime in. You want to talk with Alicia Keys as well.
Yeah, definitely do that.
And I read a story that this was kind of fueled because someone sat down and asked you about what is your existence all about?
Yeah, no, I was just sitting with a group of friends and we were having like a great conversation. And at one point in the conversation, one of the people were asked everyone there, why are you here? Mm-hmm. And obviously it wasn't like the why are you here? Like I didn't invite you to come to my house. Why are you here? It was like the why are you here on earth? Like what is your purpose? What is your gift to leave? And I was like, whoa, I had never been asked that question directly like that ever before. And I consider myself a person who might potentially think of that answer or ponder that answer in some form or fashion. But I'd never been asked that question. And so that set me on this whole everywhere I went back to the studio because we've been working on the record and everything. And everywhere I went, I'd be like, yo, somebody just asked me, why was I here? Why are you here? And I started asking everybody, so we'd have sessions in the studio and everybody building about why they're here and things like that. And so this is how this song started to germinate and come together. And so one of my homeboys, because there's 4 of us working on the record, myself, Swiss, Mark Batson, and Harold Lilly, who are, I've worked in different increments in my life before, and it's like a stupid team. The team is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Mark was like, man, I had this dream that actually answered that question. It was something very interesting. So, but nonetheless, it started to really provoke this like conversation. And on the back of that, everything I think that we're seeing everywhere in the news and social media and everywhere that we look, and just really recognizing what's happening in the world. And I mean, there's none of us, I can't say we're not affected by it in some way. Like everything that's going on is just some type of form of outrageousness, right?
Yeah.
So we're all looking at each other like, what's happening? That was like, obviously, Ferguson was going on at the,
When that happened, where were you? Like, what did you think? Because people think when you become Alicia Keys and these things happen, I'm just using you as an example.
Yeah, that's fine.
That someone, a celebrity, so to speak, or someone who's well off, they detach themselves from those type of incidents. What went on in your mind?
Well, I mean, some people might detach themselves from many things, you know what I mean? But me and my family, like anybody else, there's no escaping what's going on around us. There's no escaping what's going on in Nigeria. There's no escaping what's going on in Gaza and Syria and Israel and Palestine. And there's no escaping what's happening in Ferguson or what's happening over the 4th of July weekend in Chicago. There's no escaping what's going on when you live in the world. You can't help it. You know what I mean? You see it and you're a part of it. And I think we all feel really confused. We feel outraged by it. We definitely feel confused. We feel frustrated. And I think we all wonder, what is it what we can do? Which is the thing that hit me the most, because when people would talk about it, or we'd be watching the news or whatever, when all like just in the group with your homies or whatever, one of the things that I hear people say is like, okay, so all of us are on the street, we're all protesting out there, but what's that going to do? And that broke my heart, man.
Yeah.
That made me feel crazy, because I was like, wow, we really feel like that. We really feel like there's nothing we can do. Like, even if we figure a way to organize ourselves and bring ourselves in one great group of people, that's not going to change the things that are going on in the world. And so that's really where the We Are Here movement began, because I was like, nah, man, we can't just be sitting here saying that like we can't do that. Like, that can't be our answer.
Yeah.
And I know that we're here for so much more than all these things, right? So that's why I said, we started brainstorming this idea, and that's what turned into weareheremovement.com, where it's just basically a place where we can gather all of our voices. It's a place where the voices can be gathered. And so we can say, okay, here's my name, I'm from Chicago. Here's my name, I'm from Istanbul. Here's my name, here's wherever I'm from. And I want to be part of this peace army, And so now this movement and weareheremovement.com can gather these voices, aggregate these voices, and allow us to approach our leaders, allow us to demand the change we want, sign petitions, create rallies, protests, whatever it is that move the energy forward for things that we're experiencing, and also educate ourselves, because we need to know what's happening. We know kind of like the bigger picture or the broader or the kind of the popular thought or whatever, but like, what's really happening? Where did it stem from? Where did it come from? And so that's really the energy behind the We Are Here movement. It's really simple. But it's just direct action, because we want to have direct action. It's not like we want to sit there and look at the news and be like, life is screwed. No, we want to do something, and we want to stand up for the things that we feel are incorrect. But how do you do it? Who do you trust? Where do you go? How do you motivate? So we can't do it by ourselves. So it's not about me. It's about we and how we can do this together. And that's what weareheremovement.com is about.
But thank you, because you have, 35 million Facebook followers, 20 million Twitter followers. You don't have to do it. You know what I mean? And you people who think we can't make change through action.
It's true.
Well, that's a part of the wool over your eyes to make you believe that. Basically, you're saying there's no hope.
Yeah, they won. They won if we thinking that. They won.
They won.
No.
But we can't let them win. And it's so important, because whether, Tracy was bringing this up earlier, whether we realize it or not, on every level, whatever level you are, people, we're leaders.
Yes.
We're put in the position, we're natural leaders now. You got 35 million people following you on Facebook. They're not following you because they don't care about what you think or what you do.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? I don't know how many. I might got about 10,000 followers on Facebook, but still.
That's 10,000 people.
You know, I'm in there, Alicia. I got 10K.
Yes, baby.
You know,
Yes.
I got 10K. Come on, man.
Count them up.
All right, we're going to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345, and then we're going to try to answer that question, why do we feel like we're here, too, as individuals. And then also to the citizens that are listening every single day, we want to ask you that same question. Alicia, why don't you ask our callers that question and they could call up and answer it?
Yeah, so when they asked me, then I started asking everybody around me. I couldn't help it because it just starts making you think. So I want to know from you, tell me why you are here. And it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
I am here too. Because I believe that once you can answer that question, you can actually walk every day with that answer. You know what I mean? You walk with that answer and you live that answer. So tell me, why are you here? Are you here to play basketball? Why are you here?
Okay. 888-742-3345. We prepared something special for Alicia. I hope she likes it. Give that boy DJ Wonder a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was Alicia Keys, Matley. She's joined us. What you think of that Matley Wonder put together right there?
Man, I was loving it. I was in here vibing. I was in here dancing. I was having memories, throwbacks.
Can you say his name, DJ Wonder? That make him so happy.
DJ Wonder killed it just now. And live, by the way. We in here just rocking. He was in here just rocking.
Wow.
It was good.
I almost sang, man. I almost got up there and sang, but
He got nervous.
I did get nervous.
It's okay.
I did get nervous. I'm not in my, you know how it is.
You had to
being a
warm
singer.
up.
Yeah, you got to warm up. We go through this, Alicia.
You did.
Wow.
You can't just jump
What
into it.
happened to you, Sway? Like, how you warm up? Look at this, Alicia. I like for you to tell.
Oh, hey.
Do, re, mi, fa. That's why I stop at 5.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, do, re, you know. And so she was in a higher octave than I'm normally used to singing in. Mm-hmm. You know, Alicia, us being musicians, you know what I'm talking about. Heather might not be able to relate to it.
Oh, that's shade.
All right, Alicia Keys is here.
It's breezy in here, breezy.
I want to talk more about the We Are Here campaign, which is just excellent work, you know. And I was watching, what were we watching this week? On the Global
Citizen Fest.
Global Citizen Fest.
Right, Global Citizen Fest.
And it was amazing performances. But, I mean, Jay-Z literally, I mean, he crushed New York for the finale. And I saw this picture of you, Beyonce, Jay, and Swiss just hanging out. And I looked at it, man, and I was like, the energy that came off that picture is like, yo, man, they look really content. Like, you know, they're in a excellent place and, you know, in an excellent understanding of, you know, life in a way that, you know, you didn't have when you first came in the game. And you didn't have, you know, the resources to travel and meet so many wonderful people because of what music has brought into your life. And, you know, it was just, for me, great to see all of you guys just look happy and look like friends, and it's inspiring.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, and so I always wondered, what do folks talk about when the mics are off, the lights are off? There's no bloggers, no TMZ, none of that stuff following you around looking for junk. What is the conversation like? And is this what the conversation is like, what you're doing, what We Are Here?
Yeah, you know, the conversation is everything. It's about things that we're working on. It's about things that we're dreaming of. It's about our family. It's definitely about our kids. You know, you know, it's, you know, it's very casual. It's very just normal. You know, really just exactly like this conversation we're having now, for sure. And there's a lot of history there, I think, with all of us, because I mean, me and B started on Columbia Records, whatever that was, 15 years or 12 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, her with Destiny Child and me just started, and we did like first you know, little performances in little places for the company together. It was like, we were like, I don't know, 15?
Yeah, right?
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Swiss and Jay, I mean, you know, from the beginning, even before the beginning, you know, Swiss and Jay have been rocking. And so it's really actually a beautiful thing to all come together and in our growth and our evolution and be able to still just relate and celebrate each other.
As you should, and I think and I think it's great for us to be able to see that.
That's cool.
Working with Swiss on the music, Swiss is a very energetic, very dedicated, and when it comes to music, I've been in the studio with him and listened to him play music and felt like I wasn't rocking hard enough. Looking at him, you never
nobody rock harder
than him on the music. And I know you guys are professionals, so it's easy to separate. Or is it easy to separate the relationship in the studio?
We don't have to separate it.
Okay.
There's what is, and nothing has to be separated. That's the beautiful thing. We just go in and we're just ourselves, and we together and we love each other, and I think that's actually the beautiful part, because you start to care about somebody so deeply, you care about every side of their life. You know what I mean? And we never expected to actually be working together musically, really. That wasn't even kind of like a reason or a thing for us.
That wasn't in the marriage contract.
Yeah, we were like, okay, I'm gonna marry you, but make sure you do at least
4 tracks on the next album. Okay, good, all right.
So that wasn't anything we ever talked about. Recently with this album, obviously, it's just been so fluid and crazy. And like I mentioned, it's 4 of us, myself, Swiss, Mark Batson, and Harold Lilly.
Yeah.
Harold Lilly, I wrote You Don't Know My Name with.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I mean? That
okay.
you just played. Mark Batson worked on the As I Am album with me, and we did like crazy joints together. If you look back at the credits, he's like a ridiculous musician. And then Swiss and I, obviously. So the energy of all of us together is just like this crazy magnetic combustion of sonic experience. And when I promise you that's what it sounds like, it sounds just like that. But yes, being with Swiss in the studio is a lot of fun. Like, he knows how to just he just knows how to ignite people. Like, he's an igniter. He just lights your fire. You're like, wow, whoa, he's electric. He's an electric human being. So it's beautiful to be in his presence too.
What did he write down for the I Am Here too?
I believe he wrote I am here. He wrote something pretty simple, like I am here for I'm here for us, or I'm here to be here for. He said something like I am here for us. And that's like the most, and that's when you know that man. Yeah. There's not a person on this planet that I know that is more present in people's lives than him. Because I know I'm there when people call him at 3 a.m. He always picks up the phone. He always is there to help give advice or guidance or thoughts or energy. I'd be like, why are they calling me this late?
It's 3 a.m.
But he's like, there's not a person that won't call him in 5 seconds flat when he calls out for them, because he is so present and he is so there for people that they, you can't help but want to be there for him too. So it's beautiful. It's like a beautiful thing to witness that giving, because he's a real giving individual.
Now, you're 6 months in. All right.
With my pregnancy,
with the pregnancy. Now, I'm talking about the pregnancy,
right,
y'all.
he's referring to.
Pregnancy. And you don't even look pregnant. You look beautiful.
Yeah,
but pregnant women are the most beautiful women on the planet to me.
We are here. Holla.
Well, often children aren't planned, but I know you were working on a new album. Did it throw you off to get pregnant, or was that it just wasn't? It didn't matter.
It's so beautiful. I mean, I think it's a blessing that we're in a place where we're very, very confident. We're very, very loving. Our family is growing. We want our family to grow, and so it's like it's a blessing. To be able to have the opportunity to give love to another being in this world, and to raise them and to show them, like different opportunities, visions, possibilities, lessons, learning. It's like the most incredible thing in the world. So it's all divine, and we know that it's right on time. And so we feel really excited to find out like how that all of it is going to play out. What's going to happen in 10, 15, 20 years? Like, who is this being going to be? It's incredible to think about it.
Alicia Keys. So she's here. We got a lot of people on the phone.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, wearehere.com. Real quick,
we'll go movement.com.
Weareheremovement.com.
Blessings.
Real quick, Tracy G. Alicia's going to ask you the question. You got to answer it. Go ahead.
All right,
Tracy. Why are you here?
All right, it's still in the infant stages, but shut up. I'm here to shut Heather B up. Just kidding. All right, I'm here to help other women, especially younger ones, and myself unlock their godliness.
Wow.
Damn.
What?
Hey.
Okay.
Wow. You heard that? That's beautiful. That's incredible. Now, but you hear that?
Yeah.
Like, she just said that. She just put that into the ether. I know already she's walking with that because that's what she thought of. You know what I mean? But it's so powerful to hear that.
Tracy?
Wow.
Is that our Tracy G?
Wow, come on. Don't underestimate her.
What's up, Heather?
What you gonna say? All right, go ahead.
I'm here to tell as many people as possible about God over cocktails.
Okay. I like that. I like that. What type of cocktail shall we?
Wine, of course.
Whatever the person chooses. That's the thing. You never know how you get into these conversations about faith, the failure, trials, tribulations, and it's always easier
When you can be loose and just relax.
That's it. So it doesn't matter. I can make anything. You want a pickle martini? I got you. You want a watermelon margarita? I'll hook it up, baby.
Well, it should be known she's also a mixologist.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh, is that
So it helps.
Just a lush.
Yeah, so you see my little martini glass right here.
Well, when I'm finished and everything, I'll just experience some of your, later in about 3 months.
I got you, Lisa.
You know what I mean?
3 months, 1 day. All right. Okay, I'm here to serve as a conduit for the voiceless to have a way to be heard. My platforms are the soapbox of the disenfranchised.
Okay. Look at that kid.
Well, you take a bow.
Look at that kid.
Holla at Sway. Where you going?
He out
Don't
and he
leave.
back.
Don't leave.
I'm back,
Stand
I'm
in
back.
that.
Okay,
Stand in that.
Yeah, that's always been my goal. Even when I first worked at MTV, it was a scheme.
Wow.
It was like, I'm gonna do what you need me to do, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do too. So
Yeah, well, you gotta do what's needed so that you can do what's necessary.
There it is.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you guys let us know. Go to the weareheremovement.com. Do it now. We got people on the line right now. We have Denise from California.
Denise.
Good morning, Denise.
Good morning, Sway. How you doing? The Bay in the building.
Hey, yee!
Yay! Hi, Alicia Keys.
What's
I
up,
just had to throw
Denise?
that out there.
I'm glad to
How are
see.
you?
I'm so good. So glad to hear from you this morning.
Absolutely. At first, I want to say I'm so proud of you. You are a working mom in true form.
thank
You have
you.
your music going on. You're a stepmom. You have a baby on the way. You have Egypt.
Thank
and you're
you.
just glowing. So
Aw.
keep doing your thing and sing it from the heart.
Thank
because
you, Mama.
We buy your records. Yes, we love it. Okay, so I'm here because I have a Working Moms in 20s movement, and I'm currently working on publishing the first African action hero, Aoki the Hunter. And it's to basically give young boys someone they can look up to other than like Superman or Batman. It's a basically animated action hero, and it'll have a 5-part children's book series, which will be converted into an animated series and be pitched to the likes of Disney, Cartoon Network, PBS, and so on. And I'm also working on a doll line to capture 7 cultures from 7 countries.
Wow.
These are basic Barbie dolls, but, not without the Barbie doll, logo. They're actually dolls, but we want to be able to reflect the Indian culture, the Latino culture, and have something that they can be proud of. So I feel like that's really important. And it's like, I read a quote that says, a lot of people want to change the world, but how can you change the world if you cannot change yourself?
Wow.
Talk about it, Denise. No, Denise. Seriously, we feeling while you're here. We are feeling while you are here.
All right,
it's amazing.
And make sure you go to the weareheremovement.com site and post that as well. Jordan is in Kansas City. What up, Jordan? How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Sway. Good morning, Alicia, Heather B, Tracy G.
What up, though?
Hey.
Hey, first of all, I just want to say Alicia Keys is truly an honor to speak to one of the most talented, beautiful, and most original musicians of all time.
Thank you, brother. Wow, it's beautiful. I'm happy to speak to you too, man.
I just want to say on my own personal level, why I feel like I'm here is it dates back to what Sway said a little bit earlier about that energy, and it's all based, the world is based on energy. You promote that positive energy, whether you're having a good day or not. Someone else might be having a worse day than you, so you promote that positive energy. You might bring their day up a little bit better as compared to you come in with negative energy, then all of a sudden their negative energy is going to build off that. You got to kill that negative energy.
Yes, sir. You're here for positive energy. I love that.
There it is, man. We got time for one more?
I love that.
You have time for one more?
Yes, of course I do.
All right, good, great. Okay, you South Carolina, Georgia, Harlem, we'll pick one.
Take it off.
Harlem?
No, I didn't. Alicia got to pick.
Oh, Alicia.
I like Harlem. Yeah.
You like Harlem? Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I'm with you
Okay,
on that.
KO, what up, baby?
What's going on, Sway, Alicia Keys, Tracy G, DJ Wonder, everyone? How y'all doing?
What up, Harlem?
I'm here on this earth because I want to bring positive change to people who have low self-esteem, who feel that they can't do anything in this world. Sway, I thank you because at the age of 39, I entered broadcasting school. Even though my internet show failed, I'm soon to be 42 years old. I'm going to reinvent myself again as a blogger, and I work with the youth and foster families when I'm not trying to be in the entertainment industry, and I influence all my kids all the time to be anything they want to be in this world. And I know I am a descendant from God that's going to make that happen for not only for myself, but for others around me.
Hey, yo.
Feeling you so much, KO. And I just want to say, nothing that we do fails. It's only a building block for our next great step. So I'm so feeling you, and I'm feeling exactly why you are here. So keep shining.
Okay, KO, thanks for your call, man. We got to get Pritzy, because Pritzy is one of our hardest core followers here. One of the most important citizens. Pritzy, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. How you doing?
What's up, Pritzy? How you doing? She in Georgia. Say hello to Alicia Keys. And turn your radio down for me, Pritzy.
Okay. Hi, Alicia Keys. How are you?
I'm good, Pritzy. So good to talk to you.
Yo, I am one of your best. You are one of my favorite. The reason why I am here is because you saved me from being suicidal. Your music saved me from being suicidal.
Wow.
So thank you so much.
Wow.
If I can get a autographed T-shirt from you or something.
And why not? Yes, we gonna make sure that we get your information. I know Sway has it, and I just want you to know that I thank you so much for your words, and you are here because you are meant to be here. And although I thank you for crediting me for that, you're the one that did that. So I'm really proud of you, and you keep your light shining. Don't let anybody dim that, because they cannot. You are here, and I see you.
You got that from Alicia Keys, Pritzy. How you feel about that?
I feel great.
All right, hold on the line, okay? Alicia, this is beautiful. And
you see, I don't mean to cut you off or anything, but do you see like what happens when you ask people that question? It's like everybody from all over. It's like it doesn't matter who you are, where we came from, or where we grew up, or whatever our circumstances might be. There is a purpose for all of us, and when we start to talk about that purpose, it's really, really powerful. And like for the weareheremovement.com, I really look forward to everybody signing up. Again, let's aggregate our voices so we have that power. You know, for example, it's 175 days today that all those beautiful Nigerian girls have not been returned home. 175 days today. And we are here to not let that just go in vain, and to not let those girls just continue to be, not returned home. And so that's another thing that the weareheremovement.com will do. It'll continue to remind us the things that are going on. So, let's get back on hashtag and bring our girls back, so we can keep the pressure up on our leaders about this is important to us. This is not something we're just going to let happen. We're not going to let these girls just be going through God knows what and not paying them any attention, because because we educate our girls and we will eradicate poverty. So this is a necessary situation. And obviously, if these were very wealthy girls in Nigeria or very wealthy girls in Connecticut, this wouldn't even be happening. So we definitely can't let that continue. So please aggregate our voices, weareheremovement.com, so we can continue to bring change in the things that we do not want to see continue in the world. And I love what everybody said, who called in, and what y'all said here. Y'all are dope, because it's just ill to hear what everybody is feeling, and it's beautiful, because we all got chills.
But we need that. You inspired it. You sparked it. It's dope that you done that. So we got your back in it.
Thank you.
All right, and
thank you.
I know you don't have an album release date.
No, not yet, but
this year or next year?
I think we're going to look like next year, I want you to know that I cannot wait.
I can't wait till we want to come in the studio and do that special kind of fun.
Come on, I'm going to get you there.
Performance interview type thing.
Yes,
okay,
that's
I just formatted it.
Because you're a leader, Sway.
All right, no, matter of fact, with the audience and all that.
Yeah, I like it.
Kind of like what we did at NYU.
That's mean. Let's do it there again.
Yeah.
Let's do it there again.
Okay, we do it
then
there.
it's like 1,000 people, and we like make something crazy. Air it.
Okay, we're just building. That's why we are here.
We are here to build. We're here to build.
All right, Alicia Keys, ladies and gentlemen. Are we still going to do Celebrity Wire?
That's what I was thinking.
We ain't going to do that. We'll take your calls on today's show, 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.